This is the emergency broadcast system. This is not a test. Important information will follow this tone.
Easy guys, Dom here from Cringy Dad Gaming. So welcome to the start of a new stream series, I guess, really. Let's call it that. Surviving the Isle. So this is the Isle's hardcore mod server, which is the hardest of hard of DayZ, in my personal opinion, out of everything I've played. And we did start a little bit of a hardcore survival challenge series. Unfortunately, however, we did have to start again because we had a little bit of a server wipe going on yesterday. However, we're gonna continue on from where we left off yesterday with this guy. Now, you're probably wondering, one, why I'm in his garage, and two, why I'm nearly bled out. And that's because you see that fantastic thumbnail for the video. That was actually what I did earlier. I actually ran around trying to get zombies to be close enough to me to be able to take like a screenshot of them to use for the stream's thumbnail, but nearly died myself, and I've like all my trousers are all torn and I nearly bled out. But we got a decent thumbnail, I think. So yes, we got the face cam running for once. To be honest with you, it's been a while since I've had it up, and it is I wouldn't say it's necessarily a pain in the backside, but I have to set up all the lighting, I have to set up the green screen. It's for someone like me who finds motivation quite hard sometimes. I just think that's why I've not usually bothered with it. It's easy to use your mic, but I thought, you know what, I'm going to start seeing if we can roll in with maybe a little bit of face cam as well. So, you know, not only you got to deal with the cringe that comes out of my mouth, but you got to deal with my cringy face as well. Lucky you. All right, so let's make sure the chat's live. Yes. COD Gamer Boy was in the chat first before anyone else. I guess he put that comment while the game was counting down for the stream. Who knows who? Thanks for joining the stream. Tommy G, obviously. Ben, how you doing, bruv? Ben's in the chat. All right, so we are on Deer Isle. Oh dear. We're going to go to the map real quick. We are, I think, in the suburbs north area of the Isles, of the Deer Isle map, and we were gonna go north, slightly northwest to the military area there yesterday to try and get some guns and that in it, some guns and that. So we're gonna go and get some guns and that if we can, without dying. Got to be careful though, because someone's bound to have been in this area. Looks like it's quite a big built-up area, popular area. Oh look, yeah, I've got some tasty meats. Guts. Someone's left some guts, wolf guts there. Wolf. Help. Ah, that's something I need to do actually, thinking about it. That's one thing I always forget to do before the stream. I forget to put my mouse settings to DayZ. We need the mouse settings on DayZ. Just makes life a little bit easier for us with the reconfigured thumb buttons on the mouse for us to use as a crouch, which is always nice. I find that being able to use your thumb to crouch and go prone just makes life so much easier than trying to fat thumb C on the keyboard. Okay, so from where we are at right now, I could do with a sewing kit, but I'm not going to stress it too much. We are going to go... Where did we say we're going to go? North, west slightly, yeah. We're already facing the right direction. That's good. That's good. Good. Oh, hang on a minute. Let's have a look what Rob's writing. Let's just quickly lay down in the bush. You went on Grindr after the wipe last night, Rob. Well, fair enough, mate. Whatever does it for you, bruv. That's absolutely fine. You got everything you need to start a base and one wheel away from the Land Rover Defender, and you died. Oh my god. You fell off a tower and then got attacked by zombies. ain't that just a pain, mate? Like that time when you go down and you... Sorry, maybe I shouldn't be talking about going down. That time when you fall and you get knocked out, and then there's just some random zombie who just happens to hear you fall and decides going to come over and just slap you around until you're dead. It's not nice. My heart goes out to you and your family, Rob. I'm so sorry, bruv. And the Land Rover Defender as well, mate. Oh, you grinded. Right, I've just seen your correction there. Not grinder. Not you didn't. Okay, that's fine. Cool. Now I can see what Ben was laughing about. You've just taken a break just in time to watch the stream. Oh, there you go. What more can you want? Like playing DayZ all day and then watch DayZ all night. Sweet. Now you can maybe watch me suffer in pain the same as you, maybe. Although I haven't got the gear you did. Although I am quite happy to see that the old Volkswagen Golf Mark II is still here. That's nice. Although it looks like someone's robbed some wheels off it. It had more wheels than that yesterday. Looks like someone's stripping this. It's still got my little berries at the bottom here. I put berries in its butt last night. Got junk in the trunk. Got junk in the trunk. Ooh. Would you like a rider jacket? It does take some good zombie damage, that does. Right. We're not going to be too faffy tonight. I don't want to faff around too much. I want to get up to that military area. Well, this looks like we're going towards the castle again now. Northwest. That's definitely where we need to be heading. Northwest. Oh, we have got to go past the castle, I think, to be able to get... Yeah, to get to where we need to go. Alright. Let's hope there's not any distasteful people around here. What is that? Just there. Oh, it's a car door sticking out of a box like it does. Oh yeah, I love that. Just as we thought our badassery couldn't get any better with our one-eye patch. Old one-eyed pirate Jim here. Whatever you want to call him. One-eyed trouser snake Jim. We just found ourselves a gas mask. Oh, it clips through the cap. If we had ourselves a military thing, yeah, you know what I mean. The helmet. That'd look pretty badass. What we're gonna do though is we're gonna have to leave the gas mask for now. Where did my Shima just go? I picked it up, you saw me. Oh no, it's in the floor. Alright, we'll sort out the old gas mask maybe at another time. It's just literally cosmetic. I have this little weird kind of like outfit that I like to put together with some heels and but maybe not heels, but some select military guff. And it just makes my guy look like a badass, and it just makes me feel like much more of a real man in real life, which is always good. Especially if you've got a small car. No, we don't want a pea coat. Now, it'll be rude of us not to just look through these buildings real quick while we're on this way anyway. And as I said, we do need a sewing kit to repair our trousers. Or repair our pants if you're from the US. Of course. Ben wants to know, do I use a mix of mouse and keyboard or just the mouse? Well, it is mouse and keyboard, but for me, it'd be quite difficult for me to use just the mouse. I mean, I have got the kind of attachments to put onto the mouse if I wanted to just attach it to the mouse and use the mouse with the extra buttons. But to be honest with you, it doesn't necessarily feel comfortable. It feels a bit weird. Like, well, I'm not left-handed, so I've not really got anything to do with my left hand, if you get me. So there's no point really, although the left-handers make it feel like someone else is doing it for you. No, okay, we're going off track again, but you get me, fam, you get me. So I am clicking away on a Black Widow at the moment, which is a pretty sweet mechanical keyboard, if I do say so myself. And I just bought some new, well, I've got some LED lights that I'm going to stick inside my PC so I can change the colour of it. And now I've just linked my PS4 up to my PC monitor so I can actually play DayZ on PS4 with my bro, because he's got it on PS4. I want to set it all up so it all looks blue now, so everything's going to be blue. Blue light in my PC, blue keys on my keyboard, blue Razer Black Widow mouse, or whatever it's called. What is it? Sorry, Naga Trinity mouse, even. Oh, I'm rubbish with names, sorry. Right, we need to make sure we're still going in the right direction though, because I am waffling an awful lot right now. I'm not really taking much notice of what we're doing. But believe it or not, the old subconscious is working pretty well tonight for an old boy, really. There's another castle over there. Tell me why is there castles in the sky? Tell me why. Yes, I know. Bit of 90s trance music there. I can hear some animals. Now, actually, I've just realised I need to be on extra eggshells here because of the bears in this map that are often waiting to run out of the bushes and bum you. Because that's what bears do, they bum you. Well, at least I got bummed by a bear, didn't I, last time, if you remember. Previously on DayZ. I need to do that as a clip and skip, not skip to it, but you know what I mean. But yeah, I guess skip to it. I'm glad you get me, Ben. Awesome. But one thing I did find quite interesting, actually, while we're going back to talking about DayZ on PS4, like, well, without sounding like okay, I'm gonna have a little bit of a negative rant here now. Bohemian Rhapsody, Bohemia Interactive, the guys who made the game, obviously ported it over to PS4 and Xbox. And oh my god, could they really have fucked up the actual control settings for the game any more than they did? As soon as I had the PS4 controller in my hand, I couldn't figure anything out. It took me a while to get my head around it, and it's not very intuitive at all. Come on, guys, what the hell? Fix your crap. I could have done a better job of mapping the controller than that. I think what they needed is someone who's played a lot of games on PS4 and Xbox, knows usually, like, it's usually square to reload on PS4 or X on the Xbox controller, not triangle or Y. Do you know what I mean? Like, that is rubbish. Like, I'm going to reload my gun playing a PS4 game. I'm going to press square, mate. That's just in my blood from all those years of playing on PlayStation. But there's a silver lining in my rant. You can actually use mouse and keyboard on the PS4. So I just literally plugged in my wireless mouse into it and use a Bluetooth keyboard. And there's PS4 servers that will allow you to play using that. So even though the inventory still looks like gash, it's like not bad at all. It's much easier to play if you're used to playing on PC. Now let's just duck down into the grass real quick while I read some of your messages. So the devs kind of Thanos snapped every profile out of existence, but why? What do you mean on this server, Tommy? If people run a server and they're making alterations to the game, and certain things won't work properly when they introduce them unless they wipe everything, or they just want a fresh start for everyone to make it fair, sometimes they will do that. This map was in beta, now it's been released, so it's not fair for new people coming into the map if there's a load of like heavily geared players that have been on the server for God knows how long, will just be like gods. Do you know what I mean? So that's why, if that's what you mean. Rob, Oh yeah, Rob's already answered your question. Well, that's good. Nice one, Rob. Thanks. You need to be maybe a moderator. Yeah, there you go. See, Rob's already said they had most of the cars, and that's going to stop them spawning in. That's not good. That's just gear greed, and I hate gear greed. Like, there's no need for that, really, to be honest with you. There's an animal quite close. We've still got some pork steaks here, though, so I'm not going to be greedy at this stage. Let's not give our position away by hunting this early on when we were right for food. This looks like it might be the minute. Oh, there. Was that me that scared them away, or is there someone else around here? Alright, we're continuing this direction. This looks to be like maybe military location. I can see something over on the horizon there. It looks like two guys stood there, but I think it just might be the bushes. It's big military hangars. All I say, Tommy, is don't get attached to too much in this game. I think a lot of us who have been playing DayZ for a long time kind of get used to it. And when I first played the game early on, I was like really upset. That's my first ever character that I made. He was alive for over 100 hours, and I literally just got sniped from the top of the tower at the Northwest Airfield. I just decided to climb up to the top of it to have a quick look around and see what I could see, and that's it. Suddenly the "you are dead" flashed up on my screen. I just got sniped. It's kind of all my gear that I had on me, and I had a decent lot of I can't even talk tonight. Oh my god. I had a monster as well before I came on, but other energy drinks are available, just so you know. I'm not sponsored by Monster. No, I wouldn't mind getting a sponsorship off them. Hint, hint, hint. I'm not a kind of wings kind of guy, to be honest with you. I prefer the Monster. It's the monster inside. Right, so here we are. I have never been to this spot here before in my life. I don't know what to expect. Don't know how many zombies are going to be here. I don't know if I should be doing that. People are going to hear me. Is that a plane over there? There's a plane. I wonder if we can actually fly a plane. I wonder if we can fuel a plane and fly a plane. Interesting. Well, that's a German plane over there by the looks of it, but I thought it was a Spitfire at first, but it's not. I don't know much about World War machines. We'll have the epoxy putty, thank you. You won't have that though. Now I don't like these control towers because people like to sit at the top of them with sniper rifles. They've got a perfect view of this area. You can see something very odd in the distance moving there, but I think that's just a bug. There is zombies knocking around. What's this for? Okay. I have no idea what that vehicle is. A UAZ. We'll try and do a loop. I don't really want to be running across in the open too much. Actually, hang on a minute. Is there like a mezzanine area in these hangars? Is there like stairs that goes up into a mezzanine or something? Or is it just a... Oh look, a Christmas tree. No, it's not. It's just a big window. Pickaxe. Some random fern. A Christmas tree, look. We'll left their Christmas tree here. Are you getting some deja vu? Who, me? Or someone else, Tommy? I always get I always get deja vu, mate, all the time. And they say that if you get deja vu a lot, it means you're heading in the right direction, the path your life should be heading towards. So for me, that's at this point losing my job. My wife's fell out with me. Yeah, it's pretty good now. My wife hasn't really fell out with me. She loves me because I'm a badass, as you know. He doesn't love me. I'm a god. No, not really. Not quite a god, not yet. Working at that. Just need a little bit more self-growth before I can say I'm at god level, but we're nearly there. What is that? Are they barracks over here? Tents? They're tents. Nice. We're going to do a little cheeky loop around this military area then. See if we can find any gear without dying. That's the entrance. Oh, hang on. Who's that there? Zombie. I saw someone stood in the doorway of that tent, but they weren't moving. It works out it was a zombie. One of the slaphead zombies. Hey, you slaphead over there. What's it like to have no hair? The thing is, those slaphead zombies, sometimes when you hit them with an axe, it makes like a metal on metal sound, which is quite odd. I don't know if maybe he's got a metal plate across his head or something from maybe an IED accident or something he might have had when he was sent to Afghan. Oh, you see an AC-130, you're right. I think there is an AC-130. I think a lot of the... well, we needed those. Combat gloves. Nice. Nice. The badassery continues. Look, that guy's got a nice pair of leather combat gloves now. Very nice. The leather looks really nice and shiny, especially when it's wet. Yeah, boy. So basically what they use here is it'll be all the assets from the core game. So at the Northwest Airfield, as you know, there's a downed AC-130, and they've obviously used that here in this map to create this map. I really don't know if I should be taking that guy's backpack. He's got a 90, is it a 90 capacity or is it 120 in this mod? We're going to go and take that off him. Although I don't really like the black rucksacks because they don't necessarily blend in with the background very well. They are a little bit kind of sore thummy. They do kind of stick out like a sore thumb. But I want it. I need it. We want it for the tasty loots that we might find. Oh, he made me hit my new rucksack. Don't want to damage the rucksack, so I want to aim for the head. Just face to the face. Right, okay. Why aren't you showing me your rucksack? Because I've got something in my hand. I think I've noticed that. I think sometimes it doesn't actually allow you to spot your rucksack on the zombie that's on the floor if you've got something in your hand, which is really odd. Definitely got to keep the bottle of vodka. Yeah, 120 spaces in this server, which is good. Inherently, that's usually a 90 capacity if you're playing this. Actually, I'm doing this. I'm doing this the long way. Let me show you guys an easier way, which you may know of. If we actually put the backpack on, and then just literally double-click on the items that are in the bag on the floor, it's just going to fill our inventory. But the only thing about this, even though it's quicker, it's just going to stuff them anywhere. You may have a specific spot that you want to put them in. You know, there might be some crevice where you want to shove all the gear and get it in there nice and tight. But we're good. So now see that guy with his huge plump sack, his rucksack. If I lay down on the floor now, you're going to spot that sticking out of the ground, and someone's going to... But then again, you can use it to your advantage, because while you're crawling along on the floor, if someone's seen you, they're shooting at you, you can actually take the rucksack off and then just carry on crawling away a little bit. And sometimes they don't see you, but they still see the rucksack sticking up, which means they'll sometimes think you're still there and you get a leg up on them. There's that tower that I got sniped from, but not in this map. But it was that tower over there that I was at the top of when I died the first time and lost all my gear. Alright, so let's get a nose over here. This is horrible right now, running across here. These zombies. Let's go and check out one of those jet planes in a minute. Don't like that. I really don't like that micro stutter when you kill some of these zombies. I'm still whinging about that, I'm afraid. Despite all the effort I put in to change my hard drive that the game was loaded onto, so it's now on a solid state, but oh well. It is what it is. What do we have hidden around here, I wonder? One of those dome things up there. That's a long way away though. Hey Nico, how you doing? Yeah, got the old face cam on, mate. Why not? Now, sometimes you can find some decent loot up there. Sometimes, but it's not worth the risk, boys. Trust me. You get sniped up there and you're stuffed. These more aircraft hangars, because those aircraft hangars don't really seem to have much in them, do they? But I need to look around this area so we know exactly what's here, I guess. We're gonna have a look in that AC-130. We're going the back way. Where's the broken bit of the fence when you want it? I wouldn't mind a nice big loot box in the back of that AC-130 with an M4 carbine, with a suppressor, maybe some scopes, maybe an SVD, plate armor, maybe an assault helmet. That'll be real good. Yay! Look at all this loot in here. Hurrah! You don't call it hardcore for nothing, you know. Hey mate, I'm so annoyed about my beard. I actually shaved it like a few years ago, like totally off, but it was huge. It was like right down here, and I had a really big beard. It took me a long time to grow it, and I knew I'd made a mistake when I cut it off. So I appreciate your sentiment, but man, my beard has still got a bit to go yet. But I'm glad you like it, Nico. I'm sure you can get there. You just got to be patient with it. You got to look after it. You have to comb it, stroke it. You know, maybe rub some oil in it. Yeah, just look after it. You look after your beard will look after you. Come on then, zombie. Come on then. Oh, hang on a minute. Who's that over there? Someone's following me. The hell? Give me a moment, guys. Sorry, I'm just getting preoccupied with my mobile. Okay, I definitely saw someone. Bouncing in between those conifers. I don't know if there's a zombie walking around in there. But I could definitely see some movement in there, and it was definitely someone in there. But gotta be really careful. Try and be quick. 30 seconds in and out. Job done. Oh, well, if anyone needs a car door, this is the place to come. Though if you had a car and you need a car door, you could drive here, which would probably be a lot easier. The hell is this? Cargo pants. So at the moment we've got some very dirty, damaged hunter pants on. I hate it when I say hunter pants really quick. It sounds like I'm saying underpants. Hunter pants, which have, what, 24. Cargo pants have 24. They're worn but not damaged, so we're just going to swap these over. Let's not be too precious about the type of trousers we've got at this stage. I don't know if I'm really ever going to use a Colt. Let's just drop that. It's a nice gun and all, but I'd rather have the Glock. German-made stuff just seems to be a little bit better. Sorry, US. I know the Colt is probably your baby, but German engineering. Yeah, there's nothing in here. You can actually get into like the little cockpit area here. It's always good fun. Sit here and pretend you're flying. Oh, the turbulence. Sorry, I promise I won't do too much of that, guys. But they did say it is. Oh, this is. Oh, that's a Humvee. They did say this is a role play server, and there's me role playing at being an AC-130 pilot. And I think I did a good job. That's what happens when you get turbulence, isn't it? Although whenever anyone says there's turbulence, I then think of wind and then gas, and then it turns into the whole kind of like digestive system malarkey. Oh, I've got a bit of turbulence. Alright, we're going to head over to this stripy candy cane type stick poking out the ground at some point as well. Oh god, that shadow just scared me then, really badly. Like, I turned around and the shadow looked like there was someone there. Now, I have to remember not to use my reflexes and just shoot straight away when I see someone in this server, because there are some people who are quite friendly, and oh look, I don't want to see that. Okay. A dead zombie over there. I mean, someone's here. We definitely didn't kill that zombie. I don't know how long the zombies stay on the floor for in this. But I don't want to try talking to anyone just in case they still don't know I'm here yet. Ooh. Some burlap. Oh, Ray, how you doing? Welcome to the stream, bruv. You may know me as Bear Grylls. From Scum. That's all good. What's that, Tommy? I think it would be too OP to add a gunship with machine guns and cannons in this server. Yeah, I think you're right. Although I always enjoyed the AC-130 part of Call of Duty back in the day. It was pretty sweet, but yeah, I hear you, Rob. That's fine. I mean, I'm usually in and out. The only reason why I'm actually spending a little bit longer is because I've not been here yet, and it's just good to kind of get used to the area. But I do know the things to look out for when there's people in the area, so like, I'm just going to be real careful. I do want to go in there though. I wouldn't mind an AK-74U or something, you know. So I'd normally roll with an AK-74U and a M70, what I like to run with. Oh, Bear Grylls, mate. It's funny, isn't it? Especially in this game where you can grill bears. Bear Grylls with a Z. We have got purifying tablets, so we're just going to make use of the chlorine tablets here actually, so we don't mess around dropping the water out of the bottle. We can actually drink it. Well, it's nice to have you in the stream, Ray. You're a bit of a geezer, aren't you? I mean that in a good way, obviously. Are you doing alright, mate? So fair play to you. And you was kind to me as well when I played Scum. I think you found me a repair kit or something. I can't actually remember what it was. I think I was looking for something to repair my vehicle. And you could have shot me, and you didn't, and you helped me, and then I gave you an AK. I don't know if you remember that or not, but... So, you know what I mean? It's nice to meet people in these games sometimes that don't just shoot on sight and will help you out a little bit. It's always good. I hope you didn't die and lose that AK, by the way, because if you did, I'll be very upset. Alright, let's crack on. These stations going to be rubbish. You never really find much stuff in these barracks. Drop my Ks. I know what you're saying, mate. It doesn't always happen. You try and play the nice guy, it doesn't always happen. And as I was saying to my brother last night, you can try and play as the nice guy, but then you get killed a few times, and then the next fresh spawn you see, you just blast them. And then the cycle repeats, and that person then thinks, oh my god, why did he just shoot me for? I didn't do anything. I ain't got no guns. I ain't got nothing, mate. What are you killing me for? I ain't got nothing. I'm a freshie, innit? But it's just because of pure frustration that you just lost a load of gear because you were trying to be nice to someone and they shot you in the back. But that's what I love about these games. The whole gear fear and figuring out the human species as they are. Some are good, some are rotten at the core. Just heard some footsteps. Definitely heard footsteps. Oh my god. That sounds like fun, Ray. Definitely. Hey dude, I can see you up on the roof, mate, up on the stairs. Me and my mate, we ain't gonna shoot you if you want to come out. Okay, it's always worth a try. You know, I use a little bit of psychology on people, sometimes works. Thought I heard someone up here. There could be someone up here waiting on the roof. Could be around the corner here. No, fair enough. Sometimes paranoia is a really good thing in these sorts of games. Sometimes paranoia will save your arse. This is really dangerous being up here. I don't know if anyone's managed to find any decent scopes yet. They could have a scope, they could have a sniper rifle, they could be waiting to kill me, take all my tasty meats. Let's get out of here. Nothing in this place here. It's proper dry, innit? Go to the garage real quick. Swap over to the double barrel sawn off while we're in this bit here. think there's a zombie heard me and he's a little bit interested in what's going on, or her even. Around the back. Quick. Come on then. Come on in. Where are you? Behind the door, look, of course. Ooh, is that an M70? Ah, I just got my hopes up. Where's the meat hook, Tommy? Wait, what do you mean, bruv? Stop. Door again. I'm kind of feeling a little bit reluctant to stay here really any longer, because I'm kind of thinking that if there has been someone here recently, which there probably is, if there was any loot here, it's already been taken. We might be wasting our time here a little bit, but at least we're getting our head around one of the military bases, I guess. These corridors are horrible. Let's put it to the double. Oh, I see what you mean, mate. Yeah, the chain thing off it. That would be good, wouldn't it? It'd be good to have the grappling hook on the bottom of it, or whatever it is. Doom. That is pretty sweet. Is that what it's called? The meat hook? I don't know. I just always knew it as the chain thingy. Can I open these? The fact that there's zombies in here is quite good. Yeah, myself a bit of a leather sewing kit. I don't think we're going to be looking at building a base anytime soon. I don't know if we should take the rope or not. But while we've got the luxury of space in our backpack, we'll take pretty much anything we can get right now. And we can always dump anything we don't need. Wow, he got up there quick, didn't he? Oh, Lord. Really interesting. I really don't think you're going to be able to fly those, but I'm still curious. Now what happened to the cat? Wow, we've come all this way for a crowbar. Nice. Look how far we've come. Oh no. It would seem you can't fly. Can we camouflage ourselves in them though from the zombie? We're currently glitched in it. That works. No. There's your answer. Oh, ducking and diving today, are we, Baldy? He looks so happy down there, look. I think we just put him out of his misery. And I've not seen a zombie with blue eyes before, man. He had proper blue eyes there. Maybe he was human. Oh, shit. What we got left? Oh, I hate this building. I know we've got the other back offices of this hangar here as well. Oh, just see a protective case. Pristine. Nice. I love that. Thank you. We had to store our night vision goggles in there. Wishful thinking, but when we find our night vision goggles, that'll keep them nice and safe. Get shot up. Yeah. Whoever's been through here knows exactly where to look and what they're looking for. Keep doing this little audio glitch sometimes, like a little pop, and I'm not sure if it's when people like use the press or click to chat, press to chat, whatever you call it button, and if it means they're relatively close by, so you get a little bit of feedback from it. Oh, I can hear you. Oh, great. Come on, monkey boy. Let's do this. I really do feel like we're pussyfooting around here, but it's when you start like not pussyfooting around is when you get shot in the ass. Hey, Surgical, how you doing? Thanks for joining the stream, bruv. You had a bit of a crazy night, yeah? What's happening? What's occurring? There's a vehicle out there. Forgot what that thing's called. We're gonna have a look at that. I like my pirate guy. Arrgh. Right, let's have a little meaty snack while we're here. Take on a little bit of water as well. The water in Mallorca don't taste like it water. Sterilise some batteries. Sterilise some batteries. Sterilise some bandages quick while we're here with the disinfectant spray we just had. While we digest that food and drink. And the rags as well, just in case we need that at some point. We need to be on the rag. We can be without worrying about getting any infections in our gash. It's obviously a gash we're healing. Time is it? 11:15. That's not bad, is it? We've still got a bit of time. Alright. I found the shovel before we started the stream, by the way. I just thought I'd let you know where suddenly the random shovel come from. when I was trying to take the screenshot for the stream and I nearly died. I found it on the floor, picked it up. It's really handy to have. We can bury this protective case with a few bits in it as well, so if we do find a decent amount of meds and we're worried that if we die we're going to lose them, because as you know, antibiotics in this server are hard to find. It means we can bury them and not have to worry about it. Not worry about it. I feel like we're all over the place at the moment though. Just want something. Mate, what are you getting stuck on there for? Come on, hurry up. I feel like we're all over the place, I really do. We've been down that side. Which side did we... side was the entrance to the actual main part of this? Come down this way. We come from the other direction, didn't we? This is such a waste of time, but just never know. At risk of missing something good. Oh yeah. Yeah, get the old AC on surgical, get nice and cool. Is the Razor Naga, whatever you say, Trinity any good? Yeah, I think so. It's alright, seems okay so far. I like it. There's probably better mouses than that out there, but it does the job for me. I like the old buttons you can add on the side. I think I just heard someone coughing. What's a good way to cover up buried item spot? You can find like areas that have very similar colouring on the floor to what the actual pile looks like. So what you'd probably want to do, surgical, is look for the piece of ground that has very similar colouring, but also areas that have got long growth. But I'd also recommend trying to find like an old skip or something in the game that's got a little gap behind it and bury something there, because not everyone really looks behind every single little thing. There's also some factories that also have equipment that you can actually hide the boxes behind and without even burying it, and it's also a spot where sometimes people won't find it, so... To be honest with you, how big the map is, it's unless you're like burying it in a really obvious place, like where everyone's going to be looking. I really did think I heard someone cough. Don't know if I'm hearing things or not, but... Find a base of a tree as well, surgical. Just sometimes around bases of trees is also quite good, or next to rocks and things like that, like big rock formations. Okay, this is the area, this is the direction we came from originally. Let's get the hell out of here. I'm getting so paranoid. Fast run! Life is like a box of chocolates. These are open as well. Rubbish, I don't want that. If I ever find that gun, I'd never use it. I'll take the rounds for now, but man, the VSS is just what an absolute waste of time that gun is. They might have fixed it. They might have tweaked it. It's just such a weak weapon. I think we searched those ones over there already. Still haven't searched the watchtower yet. I'm saving that till last. Interesting. There's nothing interesting really, I'm just saying it. Talk about take long enough to shut the door. Yeah, I don't think you'd find a motorcycle helmet here. I don't know if someone has maybe been here and then found something a little bit better and swapped it over right there. But I just jumped and glitched my shotgun free in my hand. Better. Ooh. He's got one of those big backpacks, but it's a camo colour one. I want it. I need it. I really want it. I need it. I need it. It's out in the open. And I've got anything I can throw at him? What can I throw at him? Nothing really. Let's see if we can get his attention real quick. Gonna try and go in that. Oh, it's 2 towers. We're gonna go in one of them in a minute. Come to Papa. Aye, the loot really is thin, mate. Surprise! Oh, his mate saw it. Yeah, he's gonna come and have a look at me. Sit down. All because it's got a camo pattern. Now, believe it or not, at certain distances that will actually make a difference. It does help you blend in a little bit. But worth doing. Okay, sweet. Let's go. Wow, compass, great loot. Nice. Nice, nice. Things I do for loot, man. This is ridiculous. Getting all flustered and getting stuck on the stairs. Come on, Dom. What are you doing, mate? Move. Man. Yeah, hopefully the person or people who were here long gone then. These all look like they've been searched. Is it really worth looking upstairs? Cast your vote now. You get more chance of finding stuff in those other buildings. In here, very little to none. Yes, what a waste of time. Now, well, he looked a little bit vexed for a minute there, didn't he? Now, the risk reward may be fine on the official servers, and you probably would usually find something more than we already have. He's been aggroed lately. But like, what can you expect from hardcore, really? Nothing! Throw dung at each other. That's about it. Oh, I tried to do a 360 jump and I ended up not even jumping over the sandbags. Fucking dumbass. What the hell? Dumbass. Who can I have running around? Ah, that's right, it's a zombie. Nah, mate. Ooh. Found our badass gas mask that we can now fit in our backpack for a minute, maybe. Wouldn't mind a salt helmet. Where's my salt helmet? Come on, give it to me. They're usually in these sorts of buildings. I don't use that handgun, really, to be honest with you. I'm not gonna bother picking up that mag. Oh look, there's a we just spotted a Templar symbol in the window. Look, you see it? It's one of those Templar symbols. It's Templar's been here. Oh great. Out on it, mate. Times I've got to smack you around. You ain't got nothing either. Whew. It's hard work, isn't it? Hardcore, to say the least. So I think the only thing really that I'm happy with finding is the gloves. And I showed a little bit of excitement about the badass gas mask. It almost reminds me of the Enclave power armor helmet for some reason in the design. I don't know if that was purposeful or not, purposely done or not by the developer. Actually, saying that, we might be able to get rid of this hunter vest. Seen a few zombies walking around with the tactical vest, and I don't even think about getting one off the dead bodies, as we can like hold the grenades and stuff on them, can't we? Though we haven't found grenades yet. And that's something else we need to test in this server, if we can make a tripwire with a grenade on it, because that would be really good. We need to find a grenade first and some wire. I have to try that. Okay. Got more than one after us now. What are you doing, love? Are you gonna come in or not? Come on then. She reminds me of that video of the Jack Russell, where the Jack Russell just at the top of the stairs, you see it going meow, meow, meow across the doorway, meow, meow, like that. It's fucking hilarious, but like, this isn't hilarious. They're gonna get me killed. Come on then. Come on. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Found the hole. You gonna come in? Oh my god. Oh, you dumbass zombies. No, for some strange reason they don't want to come in. One minute they're running through the door at you and you can't even shut the door, and the next minute they don't want to come in, they're just standing there. We're sacking that building off. Stay on it, stay on it. Doors open. Who's that there? Like, this is wishful thinking. I don't know why I'm picking up the M4 stuff, because I'm not really that confident we're ever going to find an M4, but no idea. Tree sweater. Wow. I love it though. I'm always moaning about, oh my god, there's no limit. Oh wow, oh my god, it's as dry as a nun's cranny. But I kind of like it. Because it just, yeah. It's, otherwise, what else is there to do? If not to like try and survive and find stuff that's useful. And then when you do find something, I think the boost for dopamine you get in your brain, suddenly all of like, yes, I just found something awesome. It's kind of well worth it on these types of servers, I think. I need to go a different way. Yeah, look, you see that black backpack we dropped? Look, it's just sat there. No grass has spawned around it from the distance we're looking. We're gonna go over to this big... What's it called? Communications tower? No, what's it called? What do they call it in airports? They call it the tower, but there's another word for another name for it. Oh god, my brain sometimes just turns to pure mush. My brain is mashed potato. What's the silly tower thing? My brain is mashed potato. It'll come to me tomorrow at the oddest time, and I'll be all excited, and I'll have to tell you about it on the next stream. That's how I work. You got one of those vests? No. Could maybe use the helmet he's got though, because at the moment, like, even with that, like, I'm not going to take much. I'm not going to take much hits to the head to knock me out. If I have the helmet on, it's going to be a little bit better. Let's get into the tower then. It's always worth looking in the toilets because you never know if you're going to find a turd. Yeah. Sometimes you do. I don't think anyone's in here, but you just don't know. There could be someone. It's a really frustrating time when you don't check, like, all the rooms and you get blasted from seemingly nowhere by the person sat in the corner. You know, and I don't blame anyone in this type of game for sitting in the corner and waiting for someone to come past if they're worried about losing their gear. It's not nice being on the receiving end of it, but I can understand it. Is that another Shima? Shima Numa. Shima, yeah. And get out onto the roof here. There's a ladder at the side as well that you can get up on. Got that mashed potato song in my head now. Why did I start singing that? Don't forget to wash your hands. Thank you, mashed potato. That's goddamn Luke. What's his name? The guy with the bald head. Lucas, isn't it? Something. Matt Lucas, that's it. Yeah, Matt Lucas. And it was something like that. Real catchy song. Made me want to wash my hands as well. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just Google Matt Lucas potato song, I think it is. You'll see what I'm talking about. Alright, we're going to head over to the candy cane tower thingy-mabob. Because there's nada here. Nada. Just death waiting to happen. It's a good little kill hole here. Like, it's a murder hole and a half, that is. Like, if I was to have like an M70 Tundra with a scope on it, just kind of a bit of patience, you could get some decent kills from here, mate. You just got to shoot through that hole as they're coming across. Because they can't really come across any other way unless they're going to want to travel miles around the outskirts. Now, I doubt people have got that much patience. There's not a bad little spot there. Remember that. This one from the other side. You can see why people like to camp the towers in this game. Because they often are right in the middle of nothing. With all that space to be able to snipe from. That's reflection from the mirror, I just saw that. Oh my lordy. Lordy. Trouble so high. Probably not the words to it, but hey. Who really knows half the words and what they're supposed to be from these things anyway? No one. You just make them up. Alright, concentrate, Dom. No wonder the person that was here before didn't hang around. There's nothing there. Right, so just very quickly, Ben. Is it Ben or Surgical was asking about where to bury stuff? I can't remember which one. Somewhere like this is alright, around the base of trees. Like, and you can sometimes find these pine trees are quite good to be able to drop a storage box and like a tray or whatever you want to call them, and they'll sometimes get hidden in the tree quite well. Just don't forget where you drop them. Base of trees. Sometimes by doing them at the base of trees means people can't actually dig it up because of a bug, but in order to dig it up, you have to cut the tree down. What? 50 minutes left. There's more shops than another. There's that car I wanted to check out over there. No worries, Surgical. It's all good, man. I like to help where I can, you know? I just want to check that car out over here real quick. It'd be rude not to just check out the local convenience store while we're here as well. Oh, these zombies are rubbish. They just can't get it in the hole. Yeah, little bitches get. That's what little bitches get. They get slapped. Biatch. Oh yeah, boy. Got yourself a blaze. Get in. Now, decisions. Oh, I'm really sorry. We're gonna have to get rid of the mask. We're gonna stick the blaze in our back sack. Oh my god, Dom, what the stick it in my back sack. Oh my god, I can't take it. In my backpack. My rucksack, my backpack, whatever the hell you want to call it. It's not a back sack. Well, it kind of actually is, actually, if you think about it. It is a back sack, but it just sounds so weird. But then that's where my brain now starts saying, yeah, well, they could have called it that, couldn't they? Whoever invented the name backpack anyway, maybe they could have called it a back sack. Oh my god, I'm just so nuts. It's just distracting. If only you could see in pictures what goes around in my head. Fun for the whole family. Why don't you die? Just not happy that he managed to swipe me. Because he's done damage. It's missing 2 tyres anyway. Nothing in the engine. Yeah, someone's been over here too. Whoever's whoever's been here has obviously played this map quite a lot. Because they've like literally just checked everything, which is fair play to them. Police station over here. You know what happens when you go in the police station? That's asking for trouble, isn't it, really? Trouble's my middle name. While we're so close to it, we're going to look anyway. Because I'm the sort of person that when you see the big red button that says do not press, I'm the one that just can't stop myself from pressing it just to see what happens. That's me. Probably end very badly for me. The door's open as well. It's inviting, isn't it? We need to get out of the rain for a minute anyway, and my guy's going to get hypothermia. Now they get hypothermia. Okay, so whoever's been here has either shut all the doors behind them like I do, or it's reset. I'll never know which one it is. It's a Glock worn. What's the one we've got at the moment? Worn. Don't think we really need any more Glocks. I'll take it as a spare for now. I can't remember which one I checked. None of them. A Scorpion with a magazine in it. Okay. I'm definitely going to swap that out for the Glock, because let's not be greedy now. We've got a Glock Scorpion. It just means that all those crappy 380 rounds we find will come to use now if we need them. Need it. Sometimes you can find a suppressor for like the AKs and stuff in places like this. It also fits on the Scorpion. I'm not one of them. A lot of weapon cleaning kits today. Are you really going to risk it, Dom? Yeah, you are. Of course you are, you frickin' nut job. Don't dare me, don't dare me. I'll double dare you. Just had to go double dare, didn't you? So they went out the back way too. Alright, so next we're heading for this huge towery thing. We're just going to warm up for a second. I'm just going to have a quick look on the map. So, let's see. By the looks of it, if we was to go like right to the west from where we are now, there's looks like a huge complex, military complex. I mean, it's that big. It's even got its own hospital. That's maybe the reason why Rob's group choose Westbrook area as a hangout, because it's so close to that. Now, we've already kind of laid claim to Smallville Island, haven't we, I think? Because I kind of got a good feel from that. I did like that. But we are at the moment exploring areas that we've not found yet to understand Deer Isle a little bit more. Georgetown has 2 medical centres, and there's bound to be some tetracycline there. Surely there has to be, because at the moment we've been quite lucky that we've not got ill, but it's only a matter of time before we get an infection or food poisoning or something, because my guy's a right dumbass, as you know. Actually, we could do some good boots. Actually, saying that, we wanted to find a vest, didn't we? We wanted to find a assault vest. Would have been a little bit better than the one we've got at the moment. Means finding more military zombies. Of course, now I'm too heavy to be able to jump over this. What about climbing over the fence? Yeah, climb over the fence. Actually, we didn't check in here. Yeah, I love the sound of thunder, man. I'm not being sarcastic either. I do love the sound of thunder. But over searching here is being thorough. Not many people bother looking in the toilet at the back. This town is looking like a ghost town. Na, na, na. Dun, 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 dun. No, we don't want you. We don't want your blue camo gear. I don't know why anyone would wear blue camouflage. Ooh, someone's used this recently. They've took a spark plug and a battery and a wheel off it. I don't know who really wants to be carrying that around with them. Maybe there's more than one. I apologise profusely if we've already searched this one. We may have done already, but I can't remember. Everything looks the same to me. We'll probably go around in circles now, but we just need to get in out the rain for a minute anyway. We might as well just have another quick look around. And even if we did look here earlier, there's nothing to say something's not respawned again like this, you see. I'd rather swap my brown leather gloves for black ones because they just look a little bit nicer, don't they? Black's my favourite colour and everything, you know. I'd love to find a sniper rifle upon the roof here. All I want to find is a zombie with an assault vest and then we can go. God. How are we doing for time? Oh, alright, we're doing alright. Time suddenly stood still. Now where are we? Drenched. We're just going to wring some of these clothes out real quick. Unfortunately, the rain in this game is part of the challenge, but it is the bane of my life, as it is with everyone, I think. It's the joy of some of the realisms in the game. Okay, it's just that second where we just need to very quickly pop up a warning. This stream could contain dry British humour, cringe and or distasteful humour. It could be misunderstood by some. Apologise in advance for any offence taken. Please don't cry. Thank you. Yeah, I know. You'll be surprised how many people get offended by some of the things I say. It's usually where all the thumbs downs come from. Especially my nun jokes. People really don't like them. But you know, not everyone has a awesome sense of humour like me. There was another stream I was watching the other day. He's saying he totally doesn't understand the British sense of humour. I thought, how can you not understand the British sense of humour? Are you thick? Obviously he's thick. I won't name anyone because, you know, I don't want to embarrass the guy or anything, but he's quite a big streamer. He streams Tarkov quite a bit. I found it quite funny. I wanted to type a comment there saying that he's talking about people don't understand him and don't get his sense of humour. Then he says, but then, you know, I don't get the British sense of humour. And I was like, well, surely that's a joke, mate. So there you go. You've just, like, I think he was being funny. I think he was joking, but he's so dry in his delivery. You just don't know. Alright, let's go anyway. It's enough jibber jabber. Put your jibber jabber. Alright, which one of you boys got a vest for me? We already looked in here, but I just want to check there's no one cowering in the corner. Shoot me in the back. I've been shot from these toilets quite a few times. I don't like that. It's a bad experience. You got a vest? No. Which one of you boys got an assault vest when I need it? You know what? I don't know if I've got the patience for this. We've got a vest at the moment. Let's just crack on, man. Come on, corned beef face. Let's have you. Oh, he's stuck in the post. Nice. We are losing health due to how cold we are. We need to get in here a little bit and just try and warm up again. And I was only out there for a second as well. Absolutely hammering it. So believe it or not, our hunger is still being sustained by that fat that we ate yesterday. Like, that's how long the fat keeps you going in this game. It's just absolutely ridiculous. It's so good. I like that. Because we were really struggling for food when we first started playing this server. And it's the first server I've died of hunger on. Like, I think ever. Because usually you know where to look. You're going to find a can of something. You know? So finding that big lump of fat right at the start is the most important thing to keep you going, I think. I mean, he does use up a lot of energy wringing out all his clothes. Guy must have like huge forearms. Like, I mean, my forearm's pretty big, but only on my right hand. But his must be huge from all that ringing. I mean, that does use the... He's probably quite good at arm wrestling as well. You can't wring out the baseball cap though. You can't wring out the hunter vest either. Which is not good, but you can't, fortunately. It's that time where we need to stretch a little bit. Okay, so let's just go. We're getting locked down here. I know we're on lockdown, but I don't want to get locked down here. It's only a matter of time before someone else comes through here. Someone who's hungry and probably a bit leaner than me and just ready to go. It's probably going to end badly. Well, it might not, but you just don't know. I'll get shot running through these trees. You don't know, do you? The joys, the suspense. Where's that big tower there? Yeah. I think anyone who's out in this weather, they're just absolute batshit crazy like me right now. I would like trees to be able to shelter you from the rain a little bit though, because in real life they would, wouldn't they? If you go under a huge tree, it's going to stop you from getting wet a little bit. And how thick it is. I mean, if it's as thick as me, then you're all good. You stay dry all day long. Well, this looks like a huge rocket, doesn't it? You know, ready to take off. Holy moly, is there like nowhere that these boys haven't searched? Horrible climb. Horrible climb in the fact that there could be someone sat at the top there waiting and they're going to wait for me to get halfway and then they're suddenly going to see someone peek over and they're going to just blast you, just fall to your death. Yep. It really is that climb. Which is why it's not a bad area to kind of hold out. To be honest with you, you could use it as a base quite easily, I think, up here. You would have to have someone guarding it all the time if you've got like loot up here. You know, I don't know if you'd be able to. You might be able to build a wall or something up here. I don't know. Maybe. Let's just check and make sure it's clear. I'm sure it is. They would have heard me climbing that. Oh my lord! Nails are like rocking horse shit. I'm glad we came up here just for the nails. Yeah, nothing else up here. Oh well. Let's figure out our next destination then. So, slightly northwest, Georgestown. That's where we're going next, I think. Once we warm up a little bit. Here we go again. Yeah, my guy's getting a little bit thirsty. Oh, the rain sounds like it's dying down a little bit. That sound of rain outside though, it really just makes me want to go sleep, makes my eyes heavy. Teasing off. You just know that if I slide all the way down this ladder though, I'm absolutely going to trash my combat gloves. And I so want to as well. I so want to slide all the way down because it's such a long distance. I wish I'd have kept the other gloves in my rucksack now just to use for that. I didn't think. Should have kept them. I kept slidey gloves. We ain't got none. We ain't got no slidey gloves. Oh well. Let's finish off this water here because we're getting a bit thirsty. Saying that, I don't know if you can actually really see very well from this angle because this is forced first person. If it's in third person, you'd be able to peek over there without getting so close to the edge, but maybe you wouldn't be able to shoot someone that as easy as I thought you could from that angle. Based on the fact that you'll probably fall if you get too close to the edge. We'll slide. Did we not ring that out already? No, we didn't. There's me thinking that the rain was just easing off. But nah. Sounds like it's still pissing it down. Okay, slightly north. Slightly northwest. Very slight. Bye! See you later, tower. George's Town, then. Here we go. Let's hope the inhabitants of George's Town are nice. I don't know if there's any factions that live there or what. Don't know what to expect. But at the moment we do need to get some medicine. So I think what we're doing pretty much is a round trip of Deer Isle. We're going to do a round trip of the Isle. We're going to search all the main places. Then we're going to go back to Smallville Island, which is where we're going to call home for now. And maybe start trying to establish a camp somewhere there. I guess the great thing about the wipe is people who may have built stuff like camps, bases, blocked off certain areas and stuff using, you know, wood. If they're not playing this server anymore and this stuff's all been wiped, it just means that they may open up new areas for bases for other people that may not have had a chance to build a base there before. It's quite good. The rain's stopping, easing off a little. This damp weather, I might be able to find some mushrooms. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Want a few shrooms? Sorry, mushrooms? It's still heading slightly northwest, that's good. Hate mushrooms in real life, but in this game they're a very good source of psychedelics. I mean, not psychedelics, food. Of course. I'm just being silly. I've not found any magic mushrooms in this game yet. I don't. To be honest with you, they normally grow around November time, so I just think maybe we're in the wrong month at the moment in this game. Probably don't ever find any. Just got to keep an eye out for some civilization. Quite high up, so we should be able to see. Yeah, there we go. That's the place. You might not be able to see it on the stream if you're watching it on a small device, but just very far off in the distance in the fog I can see some buildings. So let's head that way, and we can tell if we're heading the right way because that should now show us baby west. Yes, west is best. Just take a pew real quick. Wow. Like, I just counted over at least over 70 people in the server. Like, it's just, the server's just gone absolutely bonkers. There's so many people on here at the moment. I like to check that before I go into built up places, just purely for the fact you know if you're going to be maybe encountering a lot of people or not. And yeah, I'd say like the server's not far off being full by the looks of it. Need to clench our butt cheeks. Right, let's do this. "20 minutes. Because at midnight I have to have the ritual hot dog and cup of coffee. It's just a thing. And with the hot dog you have to have the American mustard and the ketchup. Mustard on one side of the bun, ketchup on the other. Just saying. If I was feeling really naughty, I'd probably have a little bit of chili on there as well and some grated cheese on the top. Yeah. But not tonight. No cheese. I don't want to give myself bad dreams. Although I do actually like bad dreams because I'm weird like that. Because I'm a horror fan, you see. I've been in my own horror film. The thing is, most of my dreams are actually scared of me nowadays. So they stay away. I think there is a server restart coming soon as well. Now, this isn't necessarily the direction we were originally heading in, but I've just spotted this little building over here. We just do want to check it because there is still a... Well, actually saying that, we are kind of going west still. But we do want to check for things like sewing kits and that. Also looks like someone's been in here. Ah, good. You see, it's a crap rifle. I'm sorry, it really is. I'm like, part of me wants to like this rifle because it looks good, but it really isn't. It's pretty rubbish. Now, I got a Mosin on my back. Mosin, we've got a Blaze in our back sack. We just need to find the rounds for it, and unfortunately rounds are like rocking horse shit. Actually, I should say rocking horse pellets in this game. But when we start coming into places like this, this is hopefully where we'll find some rocking horse pellets or rifle ammo. That's what we're really talking about. And have a look in this little shrine room here. See if anyone's offered anything good to their so-called god. Blackjack. Let's have a look. What's blackjack? Well, we know what blackjack is. 21. It's a card game, isn't it? But what's the book Blackjack all about? Has it just put that in my case? How dare you? So Max Brand has wrote Blackjack. Why won't it let me read it? I thought these books were readable. Usually it would allow you to read books. They've got like a little story people have written. Maybe that's just for show. Yeah, that's good. It's fine because I prefer to look at pictures anyway. I hate reading. Do we start left? Do we start right? I'm just really confused on where... Let's start right because I've just seen there's a medical centre there. Nice. Oh, I didn't want to do that. If you need a Skoda bumper, we know where one is. Oh, it's not actually a bumper, it's a boot. Sun is going down. I think we maybe chose a good time to stream tonight. 10 till 12 seems to be the Boyakasha time. Let me say that again, Boyakasha. Because we're daytime when we come on, and then it gets dark just before we come off, which is pretty good, I reckon. Means you guys ain't gonna look at a black screen. Tetracycline. Tetracycline, where are you? You gotta be here somewhere, baby. Come on. Come to Baba. That's all I really want. Nah, mate. Not even a sniff of a first aid kit. Well, we got some codeine, but we don't. Oh, here it is. Yeah, boy. Where's the air horn samples when you need it? I'm gonna have to rack some of them up into the old sources on OBS. I think get some air horn samples going for when we find something we're happy with. Yeah, boy. Right, let's put that stuff in the protective case that we're really protective of, like tetracycline, nails. Let's whack a pack of chlorine tablets in there. What else is relatively rare in this map? We'll whack a pack of charcoal tablets in there. I don't really ever use these things anyway, really, to be honest with you. I don't know if when you've now I've got to test this out, but I don't know if when you've got like an illness that makes you throw up when you eat, if I eat charcoal tablet first, we might be able to hold down the food. Haven't tested it yet, but that does actually kind of in my head make sense. It does say it's used for treating poisoning and overdoses, so I don't know if someone makes you drink petrol or something like that, or if you drink petrol by mistake, because it happens, you know, you just have a big swig out the jerry can thinking it's something nice and it's petrol. It might treat that, because that does make you very ill. We need to test that a little bit more. I've never ever used charcoal tablets so far in this game. Morphine injectors are not really that rare, I don't think. Gonna unpack the 9mm bullets. Alright, we know messing around sitting here for too long is going to get us killed, don't we? Just need to very quickly have a look at a map. Okay, so just up the road from where... Thought I had a door open. I was going to say, just up the road from here to fire station. And then around the corner is another medical centre. Another fire station. Don't need all those. Hmm, 10 minutes. I know it's going to be a little bit dark for you guys right now, so I'm really sorry. Cleaver is a 9-volt battery. Take the cleaver because that'll be good for skinning animals with. We don't have to then worry about our combat knife getting worn down. Until we can maybe find a sharpening stone or something like that. Hey, dude, I can hear you in the bushes there. Like, you want to put your mic on and have a chat, or you want me to blast you? Now, I'm not really sure if there is anyone in the bushes out there, but it does sound like someone's creeping through the bushes to me, like right next to this thing. Could just be the wind. Let's find out, shall we? Good sneaky sound effects. Can of Sprite there, I think. Tell you what though, there's an awful lot of people in this server right now for us not really to come across someone in this area, I don't think. Gonna happen at some point. I'm looking at the time and I'm thinking, like, there's no point in us continuing the stream for any longer. It's like almost pitch black here in the game, and we're really taking a big risk walking around in the dark and we can't really see anything. Now, I'm not 100%... I think I just heard a distant gunshot. I mean, we're not 100% sure there's not going to be anyone in this server already that, you know, could have night vision goggles. They could have been lucky and found some at one of those military bases, which means right now we could be at a disadvantage to someone in this area. So what we're going to do is we're going to do one. I'm going to call it a night and maybe pick up the stream again. Maybe tomorrow, depending on how I'm feeling. And we're going to log off somewhere safe and dry for the night here. My guy is going to be quite happy spending the night here. Let's just hope we can log out without dying. So, for everyone who joined tonight and in the chat, so we've had in the chat tonight, we've had Dave. Hello, Dave. I think you've only just joined and we're leaving. Surgical, Tommy, Ray Kit. Nice to see you in the stream, Bird. It's always good. Rob, Hard, Nico. Who else we had? Ben Bishop, of course. Who knows who at the beginning of the stream, but I guess he's probably doing his own thing because he does stream the game on PS4 as well. And then we had COD Gamer Boy earlier. I think he was just taking advantage of being first in the chat, even though he wasn't in the stream, when we put the stream up ready for people to be able to add to their announced streams for later on. Anyway, I'm gonna go and have my hot dog and my coffee, and I suggest you guys do the same. But I'll catch you tomorrow, and yeah, we'll continue the survival challenge that we have on the Isles. So catch you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.